Welcome, everyone, to a piece of college football history as we crown this season's national champion. There's been so much that's gone into getting here, twists and turns, and now it builds to this, the battle for supremacy. And these two teams have survived the expanded playoff grind. They have battled through a regular season, multiple playoff victories, all sorts of challenges and adversity, and they've arrived at this moment, the battle for that precious trophy. As we'll see the number 10 seed in this playoff, the Florida Gators, taking on a squad from the Big Ten, the Oregon Ducks. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler, joined as always by Kirk Herbstreit. And this is it. Two teams enter, one team leaves here as national champions. Let's get this going. The kickoff team is out there, and you can feel the energy. One game to determine the national championship. Fields it inside the 5-yard line. Oh, he's got a crease here. Look out. And the coverage team pins him in and brings him down. First down play call coming up. How aggressive will it be? Handoff from the shotgun. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
Chris, this is what I'd love to see from a defense. As the linebackers are scraping, doing their job, but you need help from the secondary. And when you have aggressive tacklers on the back end, you got a great defense. This time, the secondary makes a difference.
Wideouts now clustered. Quarterback wants to throw it on second down. He slings this one deep down the left side. The catch is made for a huge pickup. Big gain across midfield all the way down to the 34-yard line.
That is great arm strength and accuracy by this quarterback. Let's not forget the wide receiver's job of bringing it in for that big gain.
Here comes a first down pass attempt. Going for a big play downfield. He's got it inside the 10. The stop made at the 5. The offense will have first and goal now.
In all of our prep work coming into this national championship, I really wondered how this secondary would hold up against this quarterback and this group of receivers. They better be ready to make some adjustments because right now, this quarterback is having his way with it.
They'll try to run it in on first and goal. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
Well, the offensive line is completely occupied with that defensive front. That freed up that linebacker to shoot right through that gap and blow up the ball carrier. What a play.
Ball back at the 6 for second and goal off that loss. Quarterback making some changes at the line. Looking to score with a run to the right. They finally corral him at the 1.
Well, they came very close to punching that one in, and now third down and goal. And if I'm the OC, I challenge my offensive line in that back. I just slam it right back into that A-gap and try to overpower that defensive front.
There's a run call on third and goal. And he'll be brought down.
Here we go, Chris. Early in the game, opening drive. This is a big decision and really an opportunity to send a message for this offense. Do you go for this close to the goal line and make that statement, or do you settle for 3?
They'll try to run this one in. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Ducks. See if they can convert the point after. PAT is good, so it's 7-0. Kickoff team on the field getting set now. And the fair catch signaled for and taken. Big guys up front lined up. It's first down. Heading left after the handoff. Breaking free at the 35. That's a big gain before he goes out of bounds. It'll move the sticks. More than enough for a first down.
Well, nice first down here by this running back, and what he's doing today makes me reflect on some of the great backs that they've had over the years in Gainesville. Emmitt Smith, arguably one of the best backs, if not the best back in the history of the game. Damian Pierce more recently, but even guys like Eric Rett and Fred Taylor, just really talented running backs with the ability.
And it's the senior getting home with the sack.
Man, I love to see the big guys get a chance to make a play like this. Usually it's the guys off the edge, the linebackers, maybe a blitz, but instead, the big fella at nose tackle gets the sack.
First down sack, pushes the ball back. Second down coming up. There's the snap. Quarterback setting up to throw. And they've got him again. That ferocious pass rush. Back-to-back sacks.
Chris, I think we're starting to see a theme here in this national championship, and to me it's this defensive pressure. I don't know if I thought that prior to this game, but now that we're watching it here in this first half, that's the second sack. They're getting after this quarterback in a big...
It's a deep throw down the right sideline. That deep shot is caught for a big gain. Takes it all the way to the house. Touchdown, Gators. Extra point splits the uprights. Here's the kickoff team now, set to boot this one away. He's going to return it from near the goal line. Makes it to the 16. That's good coverage there. And the Ducks' powerful offense is back on the field. Passing game was clicking beautifully in the last drive, right down for a touchdown. Let's see if they can do it again. Looking to scramble. Fires it on the move. And it's intercepted as he threw it back across his body that time. And that's a solid return after the interception.
Chris, I think I can hear him calling out blocks after that pick. Or was it the defensive coordinator next door up here in the booth? Either way, they were looking to score after coming up with that interception. The offense, if they did anything right, it was keeping them out of the end zone.
In the red area, it's Daniels. And they try the middle, but stuck for no gain.
Well, the back just had nowhere to go. How about the defensive line? They eat up all the blocks up front, freeing those linebackers up to be able to make the play. Just a bad play all around for this offense.
Quarterback looking to throw it on second down. Sideline route, but he's out of bounds before the first down marker.
The back catches it on that play, Chris. Kind of looked like a receiver on the way they designed that play. And I love the toe tap at the end. He's inbounds. Nice game.
He's got some room. Can he get there? And he'll make it in for the score. Touchdown, Florida. Well, they began with great field position, and that didn't take long at all, Kurt.
Well, that's how you take advantage of an opportunity. Your defense sets you up in great field position. You're not looking for a field goal. You're looking for a touchdown. Give the credit to this offense for being aggressive and punching it in.
And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone. The offense will start at the 25. And the Oregon offense is back out on the field. Let's see how this quarterback responds. Remember, an interception on the very first play of the last possession. Quarterback escapes the pocket. Looking for a deep completion. Caught way downfield for a huge gain. The junior brought down after making a great catch.
What a pitch and catch by the quarterback and receiver for a big gain for this offense.
It's a 1st and 10 play coming up for the offense. They'll change the pre-snap look now. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. He's moving out of the pocket. He's looking to scramble. He'll avoid the big hit with the slide.
How about this by the quarterback? He takes a negative play and turns it into positive yards and slides down before taking a big shot. It's an excellent job of getting down to avoid that big hit.
And they'll run it out of the shotgun. They bring him down, but that's a solid gain on the play. The Ducks will crank up the tempo. Running game is working. They'll stick with it on first down. Coming to the line on second down. This is important. They want to avoid a third and long. Change of pace, now looking to throw the football. Makes the catch. Can he get in? Tackle after the completion down at the 1-yard line.
That's another huge game for this guy. And I'll tell you what they're doing a good job of is moving him around. He's not aligning just in one spot where the defense has an idea of where he is to try to take him out of the game. They moved him around, giving him a chance to get some one-on-one matchups. And boy, is he taking advantage of that here in the first half of the national title.
First and goal, handoff. Fights his way in for the score. Touchdown, Oregon. And this national championship game is now dead even, Kirk. We're going to have a fun finish here.
Maybe I'm being hopeful, but this has the makings of an instant classic right now. The way these teams are matching each other at an elite level in the national championship, it's getting more advanced the further we go. I'm with you. Maybe it comes down to the wire.
This should be the last play of the quarter coming up. And looking to throw now on first down. And he lofts one deep over the middle. Deep ball is caught for a huge gain here. Touchdown, Gators. Just ran away from the defense.
This guy can do it all. We've seen him go behind coverage and make plays downfield. We can see him catch the ball underneath just like this. And when he catches a football, he is so dangerous after the catch. This one leads him into the end zone for the 6 points.
He knocked through the extra point. The lead is 7, 21-14. Kickoff team is on the field to boot this one away. This one will be fair caught. Back at it to start the quarter. Offense getting set to run a first down play. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. He'll take a deep shot. And the pass is dropped incomplete. Would have had a huge gain. Took his eye off the ball. Offense getting set. It's second down. Quarterback appears to be changing the play. And he's back to throw again on second down. And now another deep ball here. Catch made down inside the 25.
Well, when the dust settles and the games are over, it's how many big plays did you create and how many did you prevent. This is a huge play for this offense now. Can they get the ball into the end zone or they have to settle for 3?
Another chunk play. This offense is really clicking. Shotgun formation. Here's an inside handoff. Got space looking for the end zone here. Brought down at the 3. That was a solid run.
Boy, how about that play, Chris? That thing just opened up. The back shot through there with great acceleration. What a pickup there on first down.
Back-to-back big plays. Defense is reeling. Set up first and goal now. On the ground, trying to muscle it across the line. Couldn't quite get there, but brought down at the 1-yard line. It's a second and goal play for the offense. Trying to get to the end zone. They'll run it left. He powers into the end zone. Touchdown, Ducks. Kicking team on now for the extra point. And there's the point after. Now the kickoff team is out on the field. And here's the fair catch by the return man. Gators offense retakes the field. This offense scorched the defense with a lightning strike, a one-play touchdown in the last possession. Let's see if they can duplicate that magic here. First play of the drive, they come out throwing, trying to extend the play. Lets it go under heavy pressure, taking a shot. That's incomplete, even on a first down pass attempt. He felt heavy pressure.
Well, sometimes an answer for an offensive coordinator against a good pass rush is to move the launching point, move the quarterback from one spot to another to affect the rhythm of the pass rush. That's not having any kind of impact at all on this defense. They're getting after this quarterback no matter where he is. They do a good job of it right here.
They've got him, but that completion good enough for first down yardage.
Positive game here for this offense, and this defensive coordinator is going to have to make some kind of adjustments to get this quarterback out of his rhythm. It's the national championship, man. You've got to take chances and mix up your coverages because right now what you're doing just isn't working.
Spinning out of the tackle. Brought down, but not before he gets into enemy territory at the 49.
Well, Chris, you think about over the years with the Gators and their offense, it's always about Steve Spurrier and spreading it out and fun and gun and attacking downfield. I think these great Gator teams, they have an ability to do what we just saw right here. Pick up a first down on the ground, relying on that offensive line and their running back.
That's reeled in. It's Roberts. They bring him down after a short gain there.
Boy, Chris, great timing here with the quarterback against that zone defense, waiting just at the right time to deliver into that window to pick up a nice gain.
He'll hand it off. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1. That was that excellent linebacker with a clear path just running downhill quickly.
You know, I think one of the great things about watching this guy play all year is his vision. He just has great instincts. That time the defensive line ate up all the linemen, freed up the linebacker to get into the backfield, and the result is a tackle for a loss for the backer.
Not going to be easy here. Backed up a long way to go for a first down. That now goes in motion. Defense will have to adjust. The defense stops him short of the marker, so it's fourth down coming up. Fourth down now. Time for perhaps one more play before we hit the 2-minute warning. That's the 2-minute warning now here in the first half. A bit too far away to trust a field goal attempt. The offense on the field on fourth down. And here's the handoff. He did not get it. A crucial play by this defense. What a fourth down stop.
How about the offense being aggressive? They decide to go for it here, and I got to give all the credit to this defense. Being aware, anticipating the call, knowing exactly where they needed to make the stop, and they did it.
And the powerful Ducks offense retakes the field. Passing game was so effective in the last possession. Right down for a touchdown. We'll see if the defense can make adjustments. Solid gain, moves the ball to a 43. Second down after that run on the previous play. Receivers now getting some new assignments before the snap. They'll look to throw it here on second down. Grab down the middle. It's Davis. Receiver brought down after a short pitch and catch. They get to the line in a hurry here for this third down. Looking to pick up the first down through the air. Goes to his right side there for the completion. They bring him down, but not before he gains first down yardage.
Chris, sometimes the quarterback's just trying to find the open guy and get him the ball. It's exactly what he's able to do here. Found a way to pick up the first down.
He's running out of time here. He bought some time, now lets it go. The sure hands. It's Davis. They make the tackle, but the game moves the ball to the 28. And the Ducks hustle to the line to run the hurry up. And the ball is handed off out of the shotgun. The gain is 3 yards, brings up a second down and 7.
Well, Chris, the spread era over the years has always grown offensively, but what I've been always impressed with the defenses that really build their defense to play in space still have an ability to be sound at the line of scrimmage and defend a running game. It's exactly what we saw.
Will he score here? All the way to the end zone. Touchdown, Oregon. Simple throw, all the yards after the catch. Explosive play by the receiver to score.
Just a dynamic, athletic playmaker. As simple as you said, Chris, just throw him the football, he makes the catch, and then all the fireworks are after the catch, and this defense just unable to corral him.
And the return man decides to signal fair catch. Florida offense retakes the field. Let's see what they do here in the final minute of the half. Try to get aggressive and cut into this lead, or play it safe. On the run here, lets it go. And it's incomplete that time, just out of reach of the receiver.
Well, this quarterback and his receivers have got to get on the same page. They've got to find a rhythm if they want to move the ball down the field.
Now it's second down here. Corners back up now, playing a couple yards off the ball. Quarterback delivers complete to the right side. And a timeout is called. Important stage late here in the second quarter.
One thing I love about this back is how he gets involved in the passing game. Nice catch here.
Offense needing to keep this drive alive. It's a third down play. Looking to pick up the first down through the air. And he's going to float this one to the right side. And that's incomplete. They weren't afraid to let it fly, but it brings up a fourth down.
Man, on your own side of the field, you're playing a risky game here. Third and short. Your goal should just be keep this drive alive the best way you can sometimes. Is just hand the ball off to your running back and have him get behind that offensive line and go to work. Curious to see what they do now here on this fourth and short.
And the punt goes out of bounds. They'll spot it around the 40. The offense comes back out there. Not much time left. Perhaps just time for a couple plays before the half. On 1st and 10, looking to throw. He's got a lot of time. Now sends this one deep to the right. And it falls incomplete. They tried for a big chunk play on the final play of the period. And that will do it for the first half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update. The Ducks will kick this away to start the second half. He'll call for the fair catch here. And the Florida offense is back out on the field now. First down, looking to throw the ball. And he's going to stretch the defense, taking a deep shot here. And a huge gain before he's forced out of bounds. Big yards to set up a fresh set of downs.
Chris, I love this attitude here. Very first drive in the national championship in the second half. See a one-on-one matchup, trust your quarterback and receiver, and take shots downfield.
It's a run to the left. And they finally stop it, but a decent gain that time.
Hat on a hat up front. Good job opening up the holes and Anytime you can get positive yards on first down, that's a win.
Offense getting set. Second down play here. And the quarterback drops back looking for an open man. No connection there. The pass is incomplete. Third down play for this offense. Running through the tackle. Fighting for yardage, but the defense stops him just short of that first down marker. Failed earlier in a fourth down attempt. They'll try it again here. And he drops back in the gun. That's incomplete. He was hit as he threw. Great defensive play on fourth down.
This is the chance you take here as an offensive coordinator and a play caller. You go for it here. You draw it up perfectly. You think this is the right play, and then the execution is not there. So the defense catches a break, and they get the ball back to their own offense.
Takes the handoff, heads to the right. And that gained enough for a fresh set of downs. Spotted at the 48.
Every now and then we see a really good run. We tend to focus on what other people did in order for that run to happen. What the offensive line did. Maybe the receivers are blocking good on the edge. Sometimes the running back is pretty good too. And on that play, he picked up a lot of yards and made that happen with good effort.
Important second down play coming up. Using the ground game here. Tailback has the handoff. He picks up the first down, but gets drilled on the tackle.
Look, I realize on any play call, when it's properly executed, it can go to the house for a touchdown. But the runs that really make a game plan work are the ones where you get just what you need. And he barely got the first down, but he got it.
Choosing to just throw the ball away that time. Second down play now coming up.
Man, the defense took everything away from him. What do you expect him to do? He can't force the ball into traffic and potentially throw the interception. Does a good job of getting out of the pocket, away from the pressure, and just throw the ball away. See what happens on this next down.
A pop pass on the jet sweep. Tackle made at the 26-yard line. This offense getting closer to the red zone.
The defense has got to do a much better job here of adjusting to the pre-snap motion. They just kind of stayed in place, and it gave the receiver plenty of room there to make a nice play.
Quick pass. Here comes a jet sweep. Brought down for a loss after the completion. Not what they were looking for.
This is a great job of being prepared by this defense. Almost anticipating this play. They're in position to bring him down for a loss.
Here's the second down play. And from the shotgun, an inside handoff. Oh, and he's in the clear now. It's a foot race. Tackled, but only after picking up a fresh set of downs.
Boy, another nice game by this back. He has had a beautiful day today running the football, just kind of in that zone, and a big reason why they have a nice lead today.
Ball handed off.
That's a great play all around by this defense. Your first-level defenders hold their own at the point of attack, allowing the second and third-level players to roam free and make the tackle close to the line of scrimmage.
Coming to the line on second down. This is important. They want to avoid a third and long. Here's the handoff.
Well, let's give credit to the offensive line here. They went with a run blitz. The offensive line sees it, picks it up, gives them enough room to pick up some solid yards.
This is crucial. Defense needing a stop on third down, trying to force a field goal. Here comes the handoff. Touchdown, Ducks. This offense cannot be stopped. That's another touchdown, a dream performance for this running back in the biggest possible stage.
I mean, Chris, we're talking about the national championship. This defense has had a lot of time to prepare. They've heard all about him. In fact, they told us the only chance we have to win this game is we've got to stop their ability to run the ball and stop their running back. So far, they are struggling.
First down here for this offense. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Gets rid of it on the move. Quarterback finds a target on the right. It's complete. Tackle made at the 37. That's a solid gain.
Well, he continues to have time to throw the football, and he makes his defense pay for it. Now, they realized coming into this game they had to take away his ability to throw the football downfield, but it's the receivers and their plays after the catch that's really getting.
The catch is made for a huge pickup. That big gain moves the ball across midfield all the way to about the 36.
The defense is spread all over the field, creating some one-on-one matchups, and the quarterback makes them pay for it.
One man in the backfield, and he'll get the football. Fights off a defender. Then he'll run out of bounds after picking up a few yards on the play.
Boy, positive yards there on 1st and 10. Good job up front by that offensive line. Good hard running by this running back. And now you got a lot of options. That playbook can really open up on 2nd and inches.
Quarterback's got it on the option. Doesn't even get the pitch up before they bring him to the ground.
You get to the national championship, Chris, you'd love to see more balance. They've not been able to run the football the entire game, putting everything on this quarterback in their passing game.
Third down. The offense desperately needs a conversion here, trailing in the third quarter. Offense moving receivers around now before the snap. They flip it to him on the jet sweep. Brought down to the 22. It's a first down, very near the red zone now. And a player is down injured after that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check him out. The offense will line up. Chance for a couple more plays before the end of the quarter. Keep it on the ground. There's the handoff. And he's brought down short of the line to gain in what should be the last play of this third quarter. Here we go. First play of the quarter. Offense setting up for a second down play. Here's the snap. Quarterback looking to throw. He's moving out of the pocket now. And the runner steps out of bounds, but does have enough yardage to pick up the first down. And the Gators come to the line looking to crank up the tempo. Defense trying to jam these receivers at the line. Pitches to the back. Touchdown, Florida. This offense really clicking. And they'll set up now for the extra point try. The extra point is good. Cuts it to a 7-point game, 35-28. Now they get set to kick it away. And the returner elects to fair catch it. No return. Possession. This game just got tighter. They love to play keep away, chew on the clock. How will they call it here? Now they'll run it on the toss. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there.
Chris, great job here by this defense. They're trying to bounce this to the outside, take advantage of his speed in the backfield, but no chance at all. The defensive speed and ability to diagnose the play blows it up.
After the loss on first down, it's 2nd and long from the 22. And the quarterback looking to make a play through the air. Freshman introducing himself to the quarterback there.
Chris, that's on the offensive line right there. They definitely have to be feeling responsible because it's almost like you didn't protect your little brother back there.
Well, a serious challenge for this offense. You don't want to be in 3rd and long inside your own 20. How much of a risk will they take to try to pick up this first down? Lets it go quickly. Looks downfield and connects with a wide open wide receiver.
Well, I'd love to see this late in a game like this with the lead. Get aggressive. Go for it here on 3rd down through the air. Quarterback delivers to his receiver. Comes down with a nice completion in the first down. They keep that clock moving.
And they'll just try to run some clock here, keeping it on the ground.
And I like the run play here. And offensively, at this point in the game, you want to remain in that attack mode first, while also staying in bounds and working that clock.
2nd down after that run on the previous play. Handoff here from the shotgun. Powerful running here. Brought down, but crosses midfield to the 46.
Good call here by the offense to be able to pick up this first down. And, Chris, it makes you wonder, with under 3 minutes to go in this game and trailing, the defense sitting back in their base, I thought they might be in a little bit more of an aggressive mindset, turning the blitz loose, trying to create some plays to get the football back.
And that run produces a decent gain.
That's another good run here by this back. You know, he's been inside, he's been outside. At times he's had to be patient, showing his vision. He now has 97 yards on the ground today. A few more carries, he's likely going to go over the century mark.
2nd down play coming up. Handoff running right. Gets some space around the 30. They bring him down, but an explosive play by this offense. Big gain. Well, the big fella's Kirk flowing to the right there. The defense just has no answer. It's a huge gain. Yeah, and what a patience there by the running back. Just allowing those blocks to be set up there off to the right. And then once he saw the crease in the defense, accelerates through that hole to show you what kind of speed he has for a big gain and a first down. Great job by the running back is staying inbounds to continue to work that clock, working here in the 4th quarter with the lead. You got that defense getting closer and closer to their goal line. They are backed up, and they are desperate. They've got to make a play here. The offense just has to take care of the ball, a chance to really secure victory here. And he stopped just short, down to the 2, but an excellent run.
Yeah, I like this call here late in a game like this with the lead. Nothing too fancy, just right up the middle. Trust that offensive line and this running back and just keep working that clock.
So it's 1st and goal. The offense will try to milk the clock and add points if they can. Touchdown, Oregon. Still no answer for this offensive machine. Sam Van Cunningham, Bo Jackson. That's a play that legendary running backs have made.
Yeah, let's not forget Herschel Walker. Yeah, it's right. You're thinking of old school running backs. It's very rare to see backs go up and over at the goal line. It's refreshing. Nice to see.
And the returner decides to signal fair catch. offense retakes the field. First play of the drive, looking to throw the football. He's escaping the pocket now. And he just throws it away.
Man, I like this play. I mean, not only is it the right play, throwing it away like that, but given that he had no other option, he just did what he's supposed to do to survive and get ready for this next down.
So after the incompletion, it's second down. Motion by the back will make the defense adjust. Always looking to throw. And he just throws the ball away there. Nobody open. Excellent coverage. Offense facing a 3rd and long from the 25. What's the call going to be? No press coverage. The DB's backing up now. Drops back, needing a 3rd down completion here. And he'll just lob this pass into the middle of the field. Oh, but he can't quite hold on. A great chance for their first interception here today. But it's going to bring up 4th down.
Well, that's not what you want to see as an offense when you're trailing late in the football game. An incompletion on 3rd down and long. It's a bit of a risk. But with that clock looking the way it looks right now, I think you got to go for it here and hope to convert on 4th and long.
4th down now. Time for perhaps one more play before we hit the 2-minute warning. Fourth down, looking to throw for it. Fires it to the wideout. And it's complete. What a grab by the receiver right near the sideline. And that's the 2-minute warning here. This offense desperate to cut into this lead and then try to get the football back. The Gators getting set on 1st and 10. Here's the snap. Offense looking to throw the ball. Time is running out. They'll take a deep shot. It's incomplete. They waited all game for a chance to intercept one. Instead, it's 2nd down.
Well, they don't connect here, but this is what you have to do. It's late in the game. You need points. You're behind. You got to take some shots. I'd go right back to it, try to find a matchup, and go to one of your receivers that can make a play for you.
Offense getting set up. Here's 2nd down. There's the snap. Looking to throw the ball. And the clock winding down. They'll take a deep shot. And the downfield shot is incomplete. Brings up 3rd down.
This is a great job by the defense, putting 2 defenders on the most talented receiver on their team. Make this quarterback have to find another option to move the ball down the field.
Secondary backed up off the ball now. Looking to chuck it again. He's moving out of the pocket. Incomplete. He was hit as he threw the football there on 3rd down.
And I love how this defensive coordinator knows how to get after this quarterback. This guy is dangerous when he has time to throw. The defensive coordinator understands that. That's why he's trying to hurry up the process. They get pressure on him here, actually hit him as he's throwing this football.
So down by multiple possessions here. The offense will try to convert here on 4th down. Quarterback looking to connect with the receiver here. Quick throw over the middle. Finds his receiver. That's enough for the 1st down. They've got him, but they convert on 4th down. And the drive keeps going.
Just great execution here on this 4th down to keep this drive alive. And what I love is the accuracy from the quarterback and a good job by the receiver knowing where that route needed to be able to catch the ball and pick up the 1st down.
Catch made on the left side. Defense surrounds him. Just a short gain on that completion. The clock is still running. They got to get set quickly. No press here. The defense backing away. Looking to pass here on 2nd down. Quarterback moving out of the pocket, trying to create. Quick throw to his receiver. And it's complete downfield. In a big game before he goes out of bounds, the offense keeps churning, gets a fresh set of downs. The long from inside the red zone, they're looking to throw. Makes the grab. Can he get there? And heads out of bounds after a decent gain.
Well, I thought we'd see this tight end all game long within this game plan, but that's just his second catch of the game. The defense has done a nice job of being able to recognize where he is and take him out of this plan.
So here comes second down now. Every play important down here in the red zone. Doesn't quite get in, but it sets up a first and goal for this offense.
Sometimes I almost get mesmerized watching these runners who have great vision. You know, the eyes that carry their feet to the open space, making people miss. I just love watching those guys do well.
The Gators will line up here on first down and goal. A pop pass on the jet sweep. Touchdown, Gators. This offense is still clicking. Now a two-point conversion attempt coming up. And they're trying to punch it in here. He's not going to get there. The two-point try fails. They can't cut into this deficit any further. Looks like they're lining up to attempt an onside kick. And the receiving team has to recover. Looks like the hands team did its job. And that powerful Oregon offense retakes the field. The defense has all three timeouts remaining, so they have to run a couple of plays here. Quick pass. Here comes a jet sweep. The gain is 2 yards, so it's 2nd and 8. And now it's the defense that calls timeout here, trying to get organized and preserve as much clock as possible. Second down after that run on the previous play. Toss play to the running back going left. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1. And now a timeout taken by the defense, trying to preserve as much clock as possible for their offense. Offense been in reverse here. Now a long way to go to convert this third down. Dropping back, they're going to throw for the first down. Trying to create outside the pocket now. Lets it go deep down the middle. Had all day to throw. And it's intercepted. A crushing play. And he's wrapped up after a solid return.
Man, I hate to sit up here and second guess the play caller, but why would you be throwing the football with the lead and we're under 3 minutes to go in the national championship? Now you give your opponent a real shot to get right back into the game. Yikes.
The Florida offense retakes the field. So here we go. They need a touchdown. Got a little time to work with. How will they play this situation? He'll throw it now. And it falls incomplete. The defensive pressure hurried to throw that time.
Well, there aren't very many things that can get to a quarterback of this magnitude. But I think it's safe to say that good pressure by the defense can get to any quarterback.
You've got to get points quickly here. Looking for explosive plays right now. And he's back to throw again after that incompletion on first down. And now in the final couple minutes, here's a deep shot. And that one's incomplete with just 7 seconds left on the clock.
This is smart defense. When you're trying to protect the lead late in the game, you know they're going to take some shots, get those safeties and those defensive backs back far, anticipating a deep throw, and knock the ball away.
Offense needs points quickly here, trying to dial up some explosive plays. Let's see what they've got called. On third down, he drops to throw. Scrambling, now he'll make the throw. And he's got his man open downfield. And the timeout is taken, just 2 seconds left on the clock. And the Gators have 1st and 10 here. The corner's now playing a couple yards off the ball. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. And he's going to fling it deep, going for it all here. The ball falls to the ground, and we have a national champion. We're the last team standing at the top of the mountain, national champions.
Well, it's been so much fun to watch this team play all year long. They've had some challenging moments. They've been able to overcome them. And how fitting, a close game in the national championship. They come through one more time. And as you say, they hold the trophy. They are the national champions of the year.
Well, that's going to do it for us and wrap up another outstanding season of college football. For Kirk Herbstreit, I'm Chris Fowler. This has been a presentation of EA Sports College Football. Officially, your kings of the college football world and national champions, the Oregon Ducks.